Kubota M7-2 Tractor Review. The new Kubota M7-2 tractor gets a thorough testing by the lads at a farm in Queensland. Comfortable, well-laid-out cab, quiet four-cylinder, large displacement engine, improved ZF transmission. In an industry filled with brand loyalty, many Asian countries have gallantly tried but ultimately failed to break the global tractor market. Except one, Kubota. Kubota has long been the pin-up girl, you could say, for the Asian tractor market. Thanks to Jack Russell-like tenacity, Kubota has successfully become a thorn in the side of both the Europeans and the Americans. This has a lot to do with its ever-improving high horsepower range. Building on its long-running success in its small equipment options, the latest M7-2 range of tractors is starting to make some serious inroads here in Australia and New Zealand. Sweet Orange Tractor. This issue's Kubota M7-2 test took us to the glorious Sunshine Coast in Queensland. It was a strawberry farm that was ironically filled with oranges, tractors. Humid conditions resembled a sauna, but the farmer had seen some much-needed rain. 1 meter, in fact. So the Kubota had some sandy soil to compete with. The test tractor was the second-generation Kubota M7-2 Premium, the Japanese brand's latest mid-horsepower tractor. It's a striking machine. Kubota machines always are, with the bold orange paint job contrasting nicely against the green field. However, it looks very familiar. That's because the new M7-2 hasn't really received any cosmetic changes. The main difference between the new M7-2 and its previous model is its extra spec levels. You now have 4 options: the Standard, Deluxe, New, Premium, and the Premium KVT. We can't say it really bothers us. There is plenty to like about the M7-2, which we will get to. However, a negative to this lack of physical change is the bragging rights. A fantastic-looking ride, but how can one expect to showboat to thy neighbor? Picture this. You're humming up the road with your fresh Kubota M7-2, but your neighbor would merely think you finally polished the bonnet of the old one. Engine. Enough aesthetics. Let's get to the fun stuff. Under the bonnet, the latest Kubota uses its very own 4-cylinder, Tier 4 final engine that pushes out a maximum 168 horsepower, 125 kilowatts, plus a 5 horsepower, 3.7 kilowatts boost. A reliable engine, the Kubota is able to reach Tier 4 final from the perky 4 cylinders using the usual diesel particulate filter, DPF, exhaust gas recirculation, EGR, diesel oxidation catalysts, DOC, and selective catalytic reduction, SCR wizardry. Displacement-wise, the Kubota engine is a 6.1-liter power plant, which is why this 4-cylinder keeps up with many of its 6-cylinder competitors. We found this so on the day when using a Kuhn rotary hoe in a very boggy field. Conditions resembled quicksand, as you could expect when that loose fruit-veggie soil gets smashed with a meter of rain. However, the Kubota just plugged along nicely. It never complained. It never threw a tantrum of noise. It was so quiet when working, we thought we hadn't dropped the hoe in the ground. Safe to say, that 4-cylinder has some go. Transmission: the new M7-2S used ZF transmissions. Being the premium machine, we had the semi-power shift trans, which we found quite impressive. Unlike the previous M7 Kubotas, the new models feature a much smoother 6-speed, 5-range box that also included creeper gears, giving it a further 24 gears. We found the 6 power shifts in each range to be more than capable, especially when we were combating changes in soil conditions. Shifts are simply made by pushing up or down on the hand controller. The tractor we tested was a 50 km/h variant, which offers front suspension and auto-shifting capabilities. Personally, we felt the auto-shift suited better while working in the field than when driving on the road. A slight lag between ranges was a bit niggly.